Dress ladies, and welcome to day 6 of my 7-day challenge on getting unstuck and moving forward. I've really enjoyed doing these videos for you, and I hope you've been enjoying them and getting some great content out of them. Tonight I want to talk about two things. I want to talk about the universal law of momentum and the universal law of attraction. Now, the universal law of momentum tells us that whatever we give our attention to will grow. And so if we give our attention to things that are unwanted, then those unwanted things will continue to grow and get bigger. And then the universal law of attraction says that if that's what you're giving your attention to, then that's what you're going to receive in return. And so these two universal laws work in tandem. And as we start to really hone in, as we talked about earlier in the videos, about our emotional guidance system, about being intentional and making choices in our lives, about using meditation as a tool and looking forward, that using these two universal laws to our advantage, that if we give attention to things that we want, and our focus and our thoughts and our feelings are positive and we move in that direction, then those are the things that we're going to get. If we continue to give our attention to things that are unwanted, things that are negative, things that don't serve us, then those are the things that we're going to continue to get. The universe doesn't know the word no. It only understands yes. So whatever you talk about, whatever you give your attention to, whatever your thoughts are all about, if you have negative thoughts throughout the day, then it's going to attract negative things into your experience. And so as we're moving forward, remember that if you have a lot of momentum going in a direction that you don't want it to go in anymore, then it's going to take some time for you to start shifting internally before you start seeing things happen externally. And I clearly understand that because my shifts have been started 3 years ago. And 3 years ago, I was not nearly at a place that I was close to where I am today. I was so far from where I am today. But little by little, I've been learning and growing and shifting, and as I've been doing that here inside me, then I'm starting to see the results of those changes and shifts in my life. And in the past year, in 2016, I took a leap of faith and I left Seattle and moved back to Ventura, California to be in my home area, to be near my daughter and my family, to be back in sunny Southern California. And it truly has been the most amazing blessing that I have done. And yet I live on faith right now. And it's amazing how the universe continues to provide for me. And I don't think that would have happened had I done this 3 years ago. It would have been a very different experience than what I'm having now. And so I want to encourage you to understand that this takes time and to give it time. And that as you go through every day and you turn inward and you do the internal work of looking at your feelings, determining and deciding what you're going to feel, and then giving that as your output, you'll start to see a change in your input. So if you have any questions, if you want to know more about this, I'm happy to talk with you. Please PM me, make a comment below about what you're working on or what questions you have or words of encouragement for our fellow badass red dress ladies. And I will see you all tomorrow. Cheers.